Hey everyone, Amanda Roylance here, and this is my LuLaRoe review. I'm going to show you how LuLaRoe has changed my life for the better and just made it so much more amazing for my family and I. I'm also going to show you some of the ins and outs of the business and how I run my business on a daily basis. Hi, I'm Amanda Roylance. I have been a retailer for about 2 years now. I'm also a wife and mother to 5 amazing children. They range in age from 19 to 4 years old. Some of the things that I enjoy are spending time with my kids, watching my kids play sports. We were a baseball family for a long time. We just like playing games and doing fun things together as a family. I love everything floral, especially roses. I love how they smell, I love how they look, they're just amazing. I love hearts and I love pink and teal, and I just love being girly. I love being girly. My first experience with LuLaRoe was really fun. My friend Lene was hosting something she called a pop-up party. I had no idea what that meant. Got to her house and there were these bins of clothes all over the couches. That's back when LuLaRoe was just maxi skirts and leggings. So we would dig through these bins and it was kind of fun. What girl doesn't want to dig through a bin of clothes? I found this maxi skirt that I fell in love with because it was green and my favorite color at the time was green. I bought it and that was my first experience with LuLaRoe. Oh my goodness. I fell in love with LuLaRoe about 2 years later when my friend started selling. She invited me to her Facebook group and I was like, hey, this looks pretty cool. And I found this gorgeous Nicole dress. I was a little worried about trying it because it had a lot of red. But thankfully she convinced me to try it. I bought it and a couple of days later I got it in the mail. I tried it on and it fit perfectly. I felt amazing. It just made me feel girly, which I love, and it was just so fun. That's when I first fell in love with LuLaRoe. Since then, I have tried a whole bunch more styles and I love all of them. But let me just tell you about a few of my favorites. The Amelia. I love the Amelia dress. It has pockets, ladies. Every woman needs a dress with pockets. You can wear it frontwards, you can wear it backwards, you can belt it. It's just so versatile. Another style that I absolutely love is the Madison skirt. It has pockets. I love that skirt. That's another one that you can dress up, you can dress down, you can wear it so many different ways. The next one I love is the Randy tee. Men and women can wear it. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with a skirt, you can wear it with leggings. So again, it's another really versatile piece. That's one of the things that I fell in love with about LuLaRoe is the clothing is so versatile. Another piece that I want to tell you about is the Anna dress. As you can see, I'm wearing one of the new ones. It's amazing, I love it. It is similar to the Nicole, but floor length. The reason I love it is because it fits me. I don't know how many of you out there have had this problem where you find something you love and it doesn't fit right. For me, that happens because I'm tall and skinny and I can never find a dress that's long enough. The Anna is perfect. I love it, love it, love it, love it. The Sarah is so comfortable and so amazing. You can wear a Sarah to dress up your outfit and feel comfortable and you'll look cute and be nice and warm. My first interest in becoming a retailer was back at that first party I went to at my friend's house. At that time, they were not accepting new consultants, so I just kind of shrugged it off and was like, okay, I guess it wasn't meant to be. But when my friend started selling, it opened the door for me and I knew that I could start selling, so I was really excited about that. There was about 2.5 years in between my first party and my friend starting selling LuLaRoe. The reason that I decided to sell LuLaRoe is because our family was struggling financially. There were lots of things that our kids wanted to do and they weren't able to do. So I decided that I would try LuLaRoe. I had tried other companies before and they didn't work out for whatever reason. I can't even begin to tell you how LuLaRoe has blessed my life, not only financially but in so many other ways. Ways I didn't think or even know that I needed. It's blessed me financially, it's blessed me socially, emotionally, and it's blessed my community. I absolutely love all of the things that LuLaRoe has been able to do for me and my family. Some of the ways LuLaRoe has benefited our family financially are we've been able to pay for things that we wouldn't have been able to pay for in the past. Specifically, we were able to pay for swimming lessons for our 2 youngest over the summer. We paid for baseball for my son. LuLaRoe paid for all of our back to school shopping. 4 kids, 4, went back to school, and we paid for everything they needed for back to school. This past Christmas, LuLaRoe provided everything that we needed for Christmas. Some of the bigger things, this one's getting me emotional, I don't know why. Our washer broke and I didn't know how I was going to be able to pay for it, and LuLaRoe came through. I worked and did everything I could and was able to buy not just a washer, but a washer and a dryer for our family. That was amazing. I've never been able to purchase an appliance with cash, so being able to purchase not 1 but 2 appliances with cash was absolutely amazing. We've paid for multiple car repairs, and most recently I've been able to start paying for our family's medical benefits every month. That has been such a blessing for us. Some of the other ways LuLaRoe has benefited our family are just our relationships are better. I've been able to stay at home so I can spend more time with my kids, and then I've also been able to involve my children in the business. My oldest daughter will help me with shipping. We get to talk during that time and act goofy and have fun. She also helps take pictures of me when I want to post on Facebook or Instagram, and we laugh and giggle and have a fun time together when we're taking pictures. My next daughter, she is so good at helping me take pictures of my inventory. Nobody else can do it like she does, and it just has become our time together where we can talk, and it's just amazing to have that time with those two. My 4-year-old, she likes to hide in the clothes. She likes to hide in the clothes and jump out and scare me, and we play a lot with her doing that. And then my 6-year-old, he always, whenever I say I'm going live, he always wants to get me water. I asked him one time to get me water for my live, and now it's his thing, it's his job, and he knows it's his job. So if I say I'm going live, he will always ask if I need some water. And then my kids always, whenever I go do a takeover and I'm about to leave, they always make sure they give me a great big hug and a kiss, and they tell me, "Good luck, Mommy." And one time my son told me, "I hope you sell 10 pieces." And I sold 15, and he was so happy that I sold more than he wanted me to sell. Some of the ways that LuLaRoe has benefited me socially. This one's difficult for me. We had moved from California to Utah. In California, I was purchasing manager for a roofing company, and so my day was always full. From 6 a.m. until 4 or 5 p.m., I was constantly on the phone. People were constantly asking me for things and needing me to do things for them. And I left that job and moved to Utah to become a stay-at-home mom, which was my dream. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. What I didn't know is how isolated I would feel. Moving to a place where I didn't know anybody and becoming a stay-at-home mom all at the same time really was really difficult on me emotionally. I started getting depressed and just felt like I didn't have any friends. About 2.5 years into being in Utah is when I found LuLaRoe. I'm going to tell you some of the ways that LuLaRoe has been able to help me with that depression and help me make connections with retailers and customers and my community. A few of the retailers that I have met are Cassandra. Cassandra is so much fun and she's so bubbly. The way Cassandra and I met is kind of fun. We were at convention and we were in the airport. We didn't know each other. We were at baggage claim and a bunch of ladies came over and wanted to take a picture together because we were all LuLaRoe consultants. So we all got together and took a selfie, and it was amazing and fun, and then I never saw her again, or I thought I never saw her again. The following year at convention, we met and we started talking. We became friends, and when we got home from convention, she sent me a picture, and it was that picture we had taken in the airport the previous year. It was so fun to be able to connect with her both times. The next retailer I want to tell you about is Nicole. She's my upline and she's absolutely amazing. She always checks on me, not just with my LuLaRoe, but with my personal life. She asks me how I'm doing, how my family's doing, and she just always makes an effort to connect with me. The next retailer I'm going to tell you about is Melanie. We met at a local training. It was an instant connection because we're both tall and have red hair, and those two things are not particularly common. We started talking and we became instant friends. Since then, we've done takeovers together, we've done round robins together. If it's been a couple of weeks and she hasn't heard from me, she'll send me a message just to check on me. I also want to tell you guys about Dustin. We met at a LuLaRoe social in October. It was a bunch of retailers. We were all sitting around the table talking, and Dustin started talking about the numbers side of the business, which I don't typically look at, and he had some really interesting ideas. So I think it was the next day I messaged him and said, hey, how did you get these numbers? Where did these numbers come from? And he was more than willing to give me all of his thoughts and ideas. Since then, we've become really good friends, and there's a lot of times that I doubt myself, but he tells me I can do it, and he's really helped me to push beyond what I thought was possible. The last retailer I want to tell you about is Katie. Katie and I met in a Facebook group. In this particular group, they had asked retailers to get together and hop on each other's lives and comment and like and just be a support to one another. So Katie and I were in this group. We called it a live tribe, and there was about 5 of us, and we would get on each other's lives and comment and share and like. But Katie and I, we have formed this relationship, this friendship that is absolutely amazing. We have so much in common, and we talk every day. Actually, we talk a lot every day, not just once, but pretty much all day long. We know what each other is doing. We Marco Polo, we Facebook, we just talk basically all day long. We talk about our families, we talk about things that have been really hard, we talk about things that have been really good. She's not just one of my best friends in LuLaRoe, she's one of my best friends in my life. She's been a support to me, and I've been a support to her. Just the other night, Katie and I were messaging back and forth on Facebook, and we both agreed that we don't know what we would do without each other, and we're so glad that LuLaRoe brought us together. Now I want to tell you guys about some of the amazing customers that I've met who have become my friends. First, I'm going to tell you about Sandra. Sandra is such a sweetheart. When my dad had a heart attack last year, she was constantly checking on me and asking how my dad was and making sure everything was okay. Another customer that I would like to tell you about is Julie. Julie is super fun. She has an amazing, bright personality. She jumps on every single one of my lives and just says, hi, how are you? Calls me gorgeous, shares all of my lives. She's become a good friend. Next, I'm going to tell you about Lexi. Lexi is so fun. It's not just her that watches me. Her husband jumps on and their kids jump on, and every time they jump on, it's a separate comment from each. So Lexi will say hi, and then Mike will say hey, 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 and it's super fun to be able to talk to her and her family. My favorite live that she was on, gosh, I'm gonna get emotional about this too. I knew that they were trying to expand their family, and she gets on my live and she says, hey Amanda, I really wish that LuLaRoe made a baby line. And I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be amazing. And then it dawned on me. I was like, wait a second. Are you trying to tell me something? And it was. She was telling me that she was pregnant. And this was before they even announced it on Facebook. That was super fun. The last customer I want to tell you about is Barbara. I met Barbara about a year ago in a Facebook group. She jumped on my live and there was nobody else on my live, so her and I started having a conversation, and she told me that she was in West Virginia. I told her that I was in Utah. We talked about favorite colors, and I wasn't even really trying to sell her anything at the time. We just started chatting and becoming friends. After that, she joined my Facebook group. She's hosted a party for me. Now we have become friends. We talk every day. If there's a day that we don't talk, she'll message me and be like, are you okay? We didn't talk today. I just want to make sure you're okay. And I'll do the same with her. We know about each other's families. When she was sick and in the hospital, I told her to make sure that her husband updated me. When my dad was sick and in the hospital, she was checking on me, making sure not only that my dad was okay, but making sure that I was getting enough rest. And then when I broke my foot, she was always asking me, are you okay? Do you need anything? I know I'm far away, but what can I do? Are you staying off your feet? And she just was constantly checking on me. I'm so grateful that through LuLaRoe, I was able to meet all of these ladies. Let me tell you another story. Fundraisers. LuLaRoe is amazing with fundraisers. I've been able to do a few official LuLaRoe fundraisers, but my favorite fundraiser was actually a spur-of-the-moment fundraiser. Last year, when the California wildfires happened, I found out that there were 2 families in my group that were affected by the wildfires, and that lost basically everything. I decided that I wanted to do something for them. What I did was I posted in my group and I said, tonight we're gonna do a fundraiser. Every outfit purchased, I will donate a piece of LuLaRoe to one of these 2 families that have been devastated by the California fires. That night I went live and sold a couple of outfits, and then I had a customer ask, hey, can I buy a pair of leggings for the little girl? And then a couple of other customers chimed in and they wanted to buy a pair of leggings for the little girl as well. We ended up with 7 pairs of leggings purchased for the little girl. Then someone on my group said, can I purchase an outfit for the mom? And at that point I started getting really emotional, kind of like I am now. It was amazing to see my group band together to help these 2 families. We ended up with a box for each family. One of them was just a husband and wife. She ended up with several outfits. The other one was a mom and her son and their little girl. And we ended up with clothing for all of them as well. I'm so thankful that through LuLaRoe, we can do fundraisers and we can help others and our community. So what does our daily work look like in LuLaRoe? Some of the things we do are go live on Facebook. We take pictures of our inventory. One of my favorite things to do is make and post outfits. We also package all of our own orders. Responding to customer inquiries is another thing that we do. For me, a typical day looks kind of like this. I wake up about 6 a.m. I have 2 teenage daughters that are in high school, so I will make sure that they're awake. After I make sure they're up, I start getting myself ready. I used to not get up this early and not get ready this early, but Deanne always says, get up, dress up, show up. So I've tried implementing that in my daily routine. After I get ready, it's about 7:30 and my 2 younger kids are awake. So they get up, we get breakfast, we get ready for school, we get to spend a little bit of time together cuddling or just being close to each other. So after we're all ready for school and have cuddle time, I take the kids to school. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my youngest goes to preschool. So on those days, we all get in the car, we drop Corey off, we drop Leona off, and then I come home. So I have 2 hours while she's at school, my 2 power hours. I can do whatever needs to be done for the business. Typically, I try to finish any shipping that hasn't been done, and I try to go live for about an hour before she gets home. So after I've done my LuLaRoe for the morning, I go and pick up Leona. We come home, we make lunch, I ask her how school was, and then we get to spend Mommy and Leona time. One of my favorite parts of the day. We play games. Once we've played for a while, she'll be ready for a snack. We'll have a snack and we'll have some cuddle time. Sometimes she'll come downstairs with me to my Lula room and we will either put outfits together. This is where she starts hiding from me and trying to jump out and scare me. Corey gets out of school at 3:30, so I get to go pick him up from school and come home, and I get to do his homework with him. That is something that's really important to me. I love being able to spend that time with my son. Then we have a little bit of mommy time, and then after mommy time, it's time to make dinner. So I will make dinner, and that's one of the things that I love about LuLaRoe. It allows me to do the things I need to at home and work my business when I can. One of my no misses is dinner at the table as a family. That has been something that is so important to me, and because of LuLaRoe, I'm able to make that happen. After dinner, my teenage daughters, they rotate who cleans everything up. I spend a little bit more time with the kids, and then I go back to work time, where I get to go back to my LuLaRoe. Usually at that time, I will put outfits together and prepare for a live, so that way after the kids go to bed, I can go live again. I'll either go live or I'll post pictures. After I do that, I'll be done for the day. The experiences that I've had with the home office and executive team have been absolutely amazing. So let's start with Mark and Deanne. They're amazing, wonderful people. I couldn't ask for better people to run the company. Mark is he's a straight shooter. He tells it like it is. I was able to meet Mark and Deanne at one of the events that they held for retailers. I remember him saying that a lot of events he goes to, there will be someone that comes up to him and tells him how their life has changed for the better. That is why they continue to run this business the way they do. At that event, I was able to go up to him and let him know how LuLaRoe has changed my life. Deanne, she is such a firecracker. I love this woman so much. I've been able to talk with her a couple of times. One of my favorite experiences with Deanne was at a social, and Mark, Deanne, and Jordan all showed up. We didn't know that they were going to be there, so they all showed up, and I was able to just talk to Deanne one-on-one. Deanne has also really inspired me with her get up, dress up, show up. That's what she says, and it is so true. Every day we need to get up, dress up, and show up. Another favorite Deanne quote is, "If it is to be, it's up to me." And I don't think I really truly understood that until the first time I met Deanne. Let's talk about Jordan for a second. Jordan is absolutely amazing. At this social that Mark, Deanne, and Jordan showed up at, I was able to have just a short conversation with Jordan, and my question to him was, how are you always in a good mood? On the home office calls you're in a good mood, you're at every event you're in a good mood. How do you do it? And his response was, it's not about me. It's about you guys. It's about what you need. And so I have tried to take that into consideration, and I never know who's watching me on Facebook or who's needing me to be in a good mood that day or needing me to be there for them that day. We also have a home office update. It's now called the LuLaRoe Show. As I said earlier in my video, I was a part of another direct selling company, and that direct selling company there was no communication from home office or the executive team. So the LuLaRoe Show has been absolutely amazing, how LuLaRoe keeps us up to date on new styles that are coming, styles that are being retired, new capsules that are coming. They give us little trainings, they have retailers come on, and it makes me feel a part of the community. Most of the time, Mark or Deanne are on the call, and it's absolutely amazing that they have that much commitment to us to spend that time being there for us and updating us. It's been really great to see that even the home office is helpful for us retailers. LuLaRoe is absolutely amazing. It has blessed my life in countless ways. Our financial situation is so much better. My relationship with my children is better. I've gained amazing friends that are retailers. I've gained amazing friends that are customers. I've gained so much confidence. I absolutely love the clothes. They're beautiful and they're comfortable. My confidence in the home office is amazing. I love that they take the time to keep us in the loop and keep us updated. I am so thankful for LuLaRoe in my life. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my LuLaRoe review. I hope you've been able to see and feel some of the ways that LuLaRoe has changed my life for the better, how it's helped my family, how it's helped my customers, and all of the wonderful benefits that I've received from being a LuLaRoe consultant. Follow me on Facebook at LuLaRoe Amanda Roylance, or if you have questions about being a consultant or want to learn more, email me at LuLaRoeAmandaRoylance@gmail.com.